Hi guys and welcome into another video. Please like, subscribe, comment and join the Discord, link below. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Hi guys, welcome to the new Ashos. Okay. Well, we got a quest already, so let's go.
Don't tell me you're David.
No, I'm here to pick something up.
You ain't getting crap. I know he's around here someplace.
I think you should give me the packet before someone gets hurt.
What? That guy shorted me 500 auras. What is he, your lover?
How's this? You give me the package, and I let you live.
Threaten me? I'll break your goddamn kneecaps.
Let's get this over with. That's rich.
Back again? Do you have my package?
Sure do.
Hey, thanks a lot.
By the way, there was someone after it. He seemed to believe you owed him something.
Ah, shit, him again. For a while I thought he'd forgotten it. Yes, he was a customer of mine. But the relationship ended badly.
What about my information?
Yeah, sure. I know two people you might want to speak to. Most in our class consider them suck-ups, so they may be able to goad some of the professors into talking. His name is Sarius, hers Angie. Speak to them, and you may find what you're looking for. And don't forget to mention my name. They may be skittish otherwise.
I'll let him know.
Good man. Well, I'm off to the market. Take care of yourself.
Mind your manners.
No.
Hello, excuse me, but are you a mercenary? You look strong.
Depends on the job.
I'm looking for a courageous man who knows how to fight. Is that you? Or do you want to keep wandering around with that stupid look on your face?
It's my first time in New Ashos. What kind of fight are you getting me into?
This situation requires some exposition before we get into details. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tai Lim.
You're a student at the university?
I was.
Not anymore? Did you graduate?
I was expelled.
Sorry, I'm not trying to pry.
Well, I don't have anything to hide if that's what you're implying. I just didn't have the level of talent they're looking for. The university has a fairly high attrition rate, and I was one of many who didn't make it my first year. Pity. My mother would have been so proud.
Does she know?
No, I can't even go home, really. Which brings me to the reason I solicited you in the first place. There are creatures living in my mother's house.
Creatures? What kind?
She used to breed them. Kept them in the garden as a deterrent for the alchemy students who would steal her plants. Now no one gets in or out. I don't have much money, but I'd be willing to trade you some enchanted items for your help.
I'll take a look.
Please do more than that. Here's the address. I'd go with you, but I've never been good in a fight.
It's fine. I wouldn't want to put you in harm's way.
How very thoughtful of you.
Can I help you?
You must be serious. David said you might know a professor who could help me with some information about a former student here.
David said that? I don't know if I can help you. The only professor I'm terribly close with is new here, although she is well connected.
You help me, and I'll return the favor.
I would, but I'm quite busy. You picked the wrong time of year to be recruiting students in New Ashos. Although, I am having a party to celebrate the end of exams, and we don't have entertainment yet.
Maybe I could be of some assistance.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. My friend Lisa dances. She's very seductive, if you get my meaning. Could you bring her to the party? I'd consider offering you my help if you did.
This something you can't do personally?
I'm not allowed in the girls' quarters.
I'll invite Lisa to the party.
Great. She asks for a small fee of 200 auras. I'll cover that. See that she's ready on time.
I seen it just now. Why the fuck do you have katana in this proportion? Edge up, should we?
Ah.
You're new here.
Are you Lisa?
Yeah? Have we met?
A friend of mine named Sirius is throwing a party, and he'd like you to make an appearance. Would you be interested?
So he needs a dancer.
I was hoping it would be you.
Sure, I'll do it. If the money's right. What's your offer?
$200 an hour for companionship.
Is this some kind of joke?
No, it's a serious offer.
Listen up, asshole. I'm an artist, not some prostitute. We're through here. Get lost.
Oh, sorry.
A friend named David told me you could help me with something. I'm looking for a professor who knows about the university's former students. Sound like anyone you know?
No. No, not at all. Try someone else.
Did I say something to upset you?
He couldn't have known. No, it's impossible. I'm sorry. I must be on my way now. Good day.
Perhaps we could reach an agreement.
Unless you can steal my ideas back from that plagiarizing witch. She stole my term paper the day before it was due, leaving me with nothing. No, I can't get you involved. I don't even know who you are. No doubt it's too late and she already copied it to pass off as her own.
I'm a friend. So, a fellow student stole your work? What if I could help you get it back?
Well, I'm sure it's too late. But I guess it couldn't hurt to try. Her name's Lisa. She's an absolute bitch. You're not likely to miss her. But I have a feeling she wouldn't keep it on her person. It's probably in her locker.
She will be, I think. Well, she will surely like to see me.
Get out. You're not welcome.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
Find another place, friend. The women here are all spoken for. Are we clear?
I think you've got the wrong idea.
You're trespassing on the boss's property. He's not the kind of man you want to make unhappy.
I've got business in the area.
So, you're a customer then? Very well. But don't think I won't verify it.
Hey,
What the hell are you doing?
you stole something from my friend. That's not happening on my watch.
My essay! Give it back!
We both know you didn't write this, Lisa. I'm taking it back to Angie.
That lil slut! She didn't even do the research herself. She had staff members do it for her in exchange for sexual favors. Once I find out who, I'm gonna blow the lid off the whole thing!
Keep talking. Angie and I have an agreement. I need some information from a friend of hers, and this is my ticket. You're not getting it back.
Wait! I could help you too, you know. We know all the same people. Give me the essay and we'll talk.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
Idiot! Spineless, filthy, slobbering, baby-shaking toad!
Save it.
All cobblestones in the merchants district.
Ah.
Ow! Ow!
I'm a toad.
Oh,
So toad
sorry.
is basically a frog.
Well,
I recovered your assignment.
my term paper! Thank Yathalin.
So, any names popping into your head? It would really help me out.
Oh, yes. Dr. Anaya is who you want to speak to. I can't introduce you to her personally. Sorry, but I have to make sure my paper gets in on time. Priorities, you know. But if you tell the professor you helped me, I'm sure she'll tell you anything you want.
Much appreciated.
I can't see you now. I'm afraid I'm quite overwhelmed.
Dr. Anaya, it's urgent. One of your students, Angie, gave me the impression you could help me.
Angie did? Oh, yes. I suppose I can find a few minutes for you. Though I hope your relationship is platonic. She's very busy with school.
She's just a friend. So, you'll help me?
Why, of course. The least I can do for someone who helps my students is to listen.
I'm looking for information on a student who was enrolled here about 20 years ago.
Is this about the creation of the Swallows?
The Swallows?
The Verita waste outside the city, formed by an unsanctioned student experiment. As research is quite difficult to perform in such a deadly climate, nobody knows for certain why it exists.
How do you know so much about it? You're so young.
Thank you. But truth be told, I know little more about it than what I've just described. It's a taboo subject, I'm afraid. A failure of the faculty to monitor their students. I may be able to direct you to someone who knows more, but I can't imagine it would be much help.
Why do you say that?
I'm only the dean of the Faculty of Nature, a relatively weak position, hierarchically speaking. Quite simply, I'm not sure dropping my name would be enough to convince him to speak with you.
The faculty here must really mistrust each other.
No, it's not that. Because of the incidents of the past, we just can't be very candid with outsiders. And despite what some of my colleagues will tell you, there remain some serious problems to this day. There's a rumor that a male faculty member recently assaulted a female student, and as I've heard, it wasn't the first time. Over the past few years, some of our best and brightest girls have abandoned their studies with no justifying reason, and on extremely short notice. I'm beginning to suspect why.
Did they report it?
Not directly, but I know my students. You learn to ignore lapses in effort. But the more I look... When I confronted him, I nearly lost my job. He's one of the old boys club, a circle I'm not a part of. Now there are rumors circulating that I tried to seduce him.
Tell me how I can help.
The university can't afford another scandal, but perhaps you could convince him to retire, if you take my meaning.
I'll take care of it.
Very well. This must remain discreet. His name is Rhodius. His office shouldn't be difficult to find.
You'll stay here until I let you go.
I don't let you go.
Snooping, are we?
Wouldn't dream of it.
The boss has his eye on you. Watch your back.
What kind of person threatens an honest citizen?
We both know there's more to you than meets the eye.
And I swear he's been selling answers to the tests, too. How does he get them, I wonder indeed. I can't accuse anyone without proof, but I suspect he may be buying them from someone on the staff.
What's this?
How dare you enter without permission?
You must be Professor Rhodius.
What's it to you? I don't have time for New Ashos' rabble.
Let's just say I'm a voice for someone who doesn't have the courage to speak yet. I think we both know you've been more than unfair towards your female students. Don't reach for your staff. Try anything sudden, and you'll force me to make it hurt.
What are you saying, man? I'm one of the most decorated and respected teachers at this university. My ethics have never been called into question. I'll bet you've been sent by that envious bitch Anaya, haven't you?
Doesn't matter. You're not talking your way out of this.
Wait, listen. Anaya lied. She's been trying to destroy my career ever since she was hired. She can't stand being under the authority of men, especially one so respected in the mage community. Whatever she's paying you, trust me, I can double it.
I don't want your money. I'm looking for some information.
I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm listening.
You won't regret it. Not a word she's told you is true.
I never mentioned the professor. You did.
Oh, no more of your semantics, so I may enjoy the fruits of my labor as would any man in a position of power. Can you tell me you wouldn't do the same? Surely you understand.
Think hard about what you're telling me, Rhodius.
The way I see it, these girls would sell their own parents to get ahead. You wouldn't believe some of the carnal offers I've had from my female students over the years. 2, 3, 4 at a time. But mostly I simply refuse. But I'm only a man. I do have needs. Well, I never touched her until she asked me to.
So you and the student did have a relationship?
Of course we did. She wasn't the first. Young minds are so passionate, yet so short of what makes one wise. This was a price she was willing to pay, and it was a fair exchange. We both got something we wanted. Now, you want to talk about a criminal? Look no further than your friend, Professor Anaya.
What about her?
She not only takes advantage of students, she even recruited several into her own brothel service. She's turned a pretty aura on the side. Look into the Black Rose Escort Company if you don't believe me. Did you see her dress? Smell her perfume? You think she can afford that on a teacher's salary?
Why doesn't anybody know about this?
Of course they do, but not as many as you'd think. I only found out once she approached me with a business proposal. Anaya was under the impression I could recruit her new talent. You can imagine how quickly I refused. Do you still doubt why she has animosity towards me?
Gods help you if you're lying to me.
Thanks for opening the door. I've been locked in here for hours.
You have?
Yes. Dr. LaFoy saw it a fitting punishment.
For what?
Well, it requires a bit of exposition.
I've got time.
I invented a way to communicate without words. A type of extrasensory perception, if you will. Using earrings I make from the glands of a creature that has telepathic properties. These things aren't easy to come by either. I have to trade with the scavengers to get them, but the risk was worth the reward. My device gained immediate popularity around campus, but there were some unforeseen side effects.
What kind of side effects?
You don't want to know.
Don't make me ask twice.
All right. Depression, anxiety, even a few suicides have been reported, but there's no proof they were related to my invention. With such close proximity to the brain, the magical broadcast seems to disrupt certain thought patterns. At least, that's my theory.
And it's causing people to kill themselves? You need to get it off the street as soon as possible.
I know.
What can we do about this?
kill the creature whose glands I used. The signal only works as long as it's alive. Something to do with the cell structure of the gland. The way they communicate allows the host to do the same. Oh, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. That's just a theory anyway. Nobody's ever even seen a cell. At least, not in New Ashos.
So the stigma will stop once the creature's dead.
Right. I would have already solved this problem myself, had I not been locked up. You really are a lifesaver.
Just tell me where to go.
That may be a problem. You're gonna have a hard time. I hid the thing and surrounded it with traps so it wouldn't directly harm the other students. These little devils can be violent.
I think I can handle it.
If you say so, I'll mark the spot on your map.
Can you use your invention to tell the other students they're in danger?
I've tried. It's no use. The creature can sense your intentions. Some sort of defense mechanism. It moderates communication accordingly. Mine has been thoroughly blocked.
Stay put. I'm going to look into this.
I owe you for this.
Save that for later.
Oh, you again. Hello.
Seems that academia isn't your only calling. Why don't you tell me about your work on the side, Doc?
Whatever do you mean?
I know about the brothel service. You recruit your female students to accompany your male clients, and then reap in the profits. Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
It's not like that. Please, you must believe me.
No? Then explain the Black Rose.
You've been misinformed. Please, just listen.
You've got an uphill battle with this one, Doc.
Will you just be rational? For the love of the gods, just hear me out.
My patience has been worn very thin by all this running around. Tell me the truth, or you can consider this a lost cause.
The Black Rose service is mine, and yes, it does provide outside employment for some of my female students who have trouble paying tuition. If you think you're doing them a service intervening, trust me, you're not. Rhodius lied. Their involvement is strictly voluntary.
Is that so?
Would I be able to operate my business otherwise? New Ashos is a city, but it's a small one. Everyone knows each other.
So you don't force them to work for you?
Gods, no. I'm telling you. Rhodius is trying to divert your attention from the severity of his crimes. I believe the girl he took advantage of is finally willing to talk. Will you speak with her?
That seems like a good idea.
Very well. But only if you promise to be gentle. She's a fragile bird, and one wrong word could set us back weeks. Remember, ultimately we want her to speak out against Rhodius.
Don't worry, I'll be gentle.
Then, in that case, it's Angie. Tell her I sent you. I implore you, be delicate with her. It begs saying twice.
Ow! How rude. Ow!
I remember you. I saw you earlier.
Angie, listen. Dr. Anaya's requested that I speak to you about Rhodius and the Black Rose. I need you to be truthful. A lot of people's lives could be ruined if you're dishonest with me right now.
She told you? She promised she wouldn't tell anyone.
Your secret's safe with me, Angie. But I don't see anyone else working to resolve this. You're going to have to take a risk and trust me.
I suppose. If Anaya did, maybe I ought to as well. Rhodeus did force himself on me. He invited me over under the false pretense of discussing an exam I failed. I don't think I need to explain what happened next.
No, that won't be necessary.
I've thought about ending it. Taking my life, I mean. Dr. Anaya saw me crying. I told her what happened and she comforted me. Even convinced me not to quit the university. Then she told me about Black Rose, in case I did end up dropping out and needed a way to make ends meet. It's not as bad as you think. The girls are treated very well.
That's no life for you, Angie.
Well, perhaps not. But don't be so quick to judge. It's not the kind of escort service you have in mind. Men pay women for their company, nothing more. It never becomes physical unless the girl wants it to. Though I'm sure Rhodeus would have you believe otherwise.
I find that a little hard to believe.
Believe what you want. It's the truth. And if you're a girl who doesn't come from money, it can be an excellent way to make connections in the upper class. Not to mention pay for school.
So, Rhodeus lied.
Yes. He's a monster. Utterly incapable of sensing another's emotions. He's only out for what he wants. I stole his notebook. Thought it would give me insight into what happened. I didn't make it more than a few pages. It's yours if you want it. If evidence is your concern, it's all there.
I believe you, but I'll need that notebook.
I store the pages in my locker. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Did you speak to Angie?
She appears to be telling the truth. I also recovered some pages from the professor's notebook. I have a much better appreciation for what's going on.
Glad you finally came around. He's done this repeatedly, you know. Angie's not the first. None of them walked away unchanged. Young Lisa, for instance? I won't even tell you what she does for a living these days.
No need. I'm gonna put an end to Rhodius once and for all.
Best of luck. Try not to get caught up in remorse. I'd say he deserves the worst you could do to him.
Back with more of Anaya's lies?
Actually, I spoke with Angie. Interesting how she doesn't seem to say the opposite of what you did about your relationship. I read that journal of yours too. Cute.
My journal? That doesn't prove anything. Students break into my office every year. That document was reported missing days ago. She's had all the time in the world to alter it. And as I recall, she's adept at forgery.
I wonder if that argument would convince the magistrate. I'll make this simple. I'm ruling you guilty as charged. My offer still stands, but not for long. Leave now and never come back. Unless, of course, you'd rather be a eunuch.
Your commitment to these lying thieves sickens me. What a fool you are, young man. For shame.
I just gave you my word I wouldn't kill you. But I never promised to leave you in one piece. Don't push your luck.
You wouldn't. So convinced. I pity your lack of reason. You would take fantasies and jealous ramblings over the word of an honest man.
I think I know who's living in a fantasy world here, Professor, and it isn't me.
Enough! I'll tolerate no more!
Then do it, and quit whining.
Right. You win. I'll hand in my resignation at once. Have you no compassion?
You're not in any position to be asking for my sympathy.
Fair enough. Tell the doctor. She's won.
I will. And if it's any consolation, I won't come looking for you, as long as you stay out of New Ashos.
You've got trouble minding your own business.
I don't see how it's any of yours.
It's the boss that's interested. He likes having peace and quiet around here. You're upsetting the balance.
I think you've got me wrong. I'm just passing through town.
Well, you're shit out of luck then, aren't you?
Any progress with that monster?
You'll never hurt another female student again. He's going to resign.
Well, that's wonderful news. I'm not convinced the proper justice has been served, but considering the circumstances, it will have to do. You've done Angie a favor I'm not sure she can ever repay. Nor I.
You could let me mine your knowledge of the university a little, like we agreed.
You'd do better to talk to Dr. Lavarius. I hate to send you off on another wild Grom chase, but I fear I simply don't have sufficient information to help you. I'm sorry if you feel this is an affront. I had to do something to help Angie, and no one else was willing to take her side. I do hope you understand.
I can't say it puts you on my good side, but I see why you did it.
You're not one of my students.
Dr. Lavarius, I was directed to you by Dr. Anaya. She's under the impression you can help me find some information.
What exactly are you looking for?
Someone who can tell me about a former student here, who would have been enrolled about 2 decades ago.
I see. But I'm afraid I may not be quite the person you're hoping I am.
Were you not one of his professors?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
I can't remember. At first I thought maybe enough time had passed. I have nightmares. But when I wake up, only feelings. Sadness.
I'd appreciate if you tried.
I've tried many rites. There is one that perhaps, just perhaps. But that doesn't matter. I can't perform it myself. And I wouldn't know who else to trust.
You can trust me.
It's extremely dangerous. It would require a mage, far more powerful than most of my colleagues. Attempting it without support might be possible, but not without great risk. Sometimes, I wonder just how much I've lost. My personality, my favorite books. I need to know.
I'll perform the ritual. Just tell me what you need.
The rite consists of 2 stages. First, one must cleanse one's body with a potion, which I have here.
To your future.
To my past.
What's this?
How do you feel?
No different than I did a minute ago.
Good. We'll see how long that lasts. But this is how I remember it. We must use a special runestone and a sample of your blood to predicate the magic. Memory restoration is tricky business. But if all goes as planned, when the rite is complete and the magic can work its course, I should be able to recall the information you need.
If I survive.
Actually, even if you don't, the spell should still work.
Right.
Then, shall we get on with it?
Please. The suspense is killing me.
Ha! Humor, even in the face of the unknown. Your bravado is impressive. Take the stone to the outskirts of the city, near the beach. This is a good location for blood magic. You don't want many people around, you know. When you've succeeded, a fiery symbol will manifest itself as a marker. And should that happen, you contact me at once.
And if I die?
Then, you probably won't know the difference, or care. And I'll be out a rune stone.
You blind?
No. I just don't fucking care.
adventurous. Kindly welcome.
I'm sorry, who are you? Do you live here?
No. I'm merely brokering the unique opportunity to kill the creatures living in this garden.
So, it's not your house, not your garden. You don't live here. And you're trying to get some auras by selling me an opportunity to kill some creatures?
Exactly. You're smarter than you look. But are you stronger?
I was hired by the owners of this property to take care of this problem. You'll have to leave.
Don't let me stand in your way. Though, as a soldier of fortune, perhaps you'd be interested in my offer. I was offering a 2,000 reward to the man capable of clearing this garden before my hourglass runs empty.
What's the catch?
No catch, simply a 10 aura entry fee. As you can imagine, others have tried, but I have a good feeling about you.
Why don't I just kill you and take the keys?
Because there are no keys. Rescue mission or not, you need me to open the gate.
Let's get this over with. What do we have here? Damn, it's cold.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry.
The fuck? Is it bugged or? Okay. Once. I don't know. Well, I guess I will Google it and take it in another part. Thanks for watching, have a nice day.